Ready to open the hood? Usetool for the tutorials.
And for car parts, the right idea is the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the bulk EGR valve used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn your engine off, pull up the handbrake, pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. Take off the engine cover. There are a multitude of symptoms linked to an EGR breakdown: loss of power, injection issues, appearance of warning lights. To access the EGR valve, you have to remove the airbox. Using a socket wrench and a 25 Torx socket, unscrew the two screws holding the airbox in place. Using a socket wrench and a 25 Torx socket, unscrew the two screws holding the airflow meter duct in place. Using a socket wrench and a 25 Torx socket, unscrew the screw holding the air conduit onto the airflow meter duct. Remove the airflow meter duct from the airbox. Remove the air conduit from the airbox behind the diesel fuel filter. You can now remove the airbox. Disconnect the electrical connector from the harness by lifting the blue tab. Use your fingers to press on the coloured part of the diesel fuel filter hose connector. Then pull on the hose to disconnect it. Repeat the operation on the other hose. Using a socket wrench and a T25 Torx socket, unscrew the first screw holding the diesel fuel filter compartment in place. Using a multi-bit screwdriver and a T20 Torx bit, unscrew the screw holding the plastic guide located on the filter. Then remove the hose aside. Using a multi-bit screwdriver and an 8mm socket, unscrew the second screw holding the diesel fuel filter compartment. Then unscrew the third screw using the same tools. Use a magnet to remove the screws since it's difficult to access. Using a flathead screwdriver, unclip the hoses attached to the diesel fuel filter compartment. Remove the harness from the diesel fuel filter compartment. Next, using a socket wrench and a 10mm socket, unscrew the nut holding the negative terminals in place. Then remove them. Lift the filter and using a small flathead screwdriver, push on the diesel fuel filter electrical connector. You can now take the whole thing out. Place it in a liquid collector. You can learn how to make one by watching other of our videos, how to make a collector for liquids. The EGR valve is visible now. To gain full access, remove the air conduit. Using a socket wrench, an extender and a 10mm socket, unscrew the two screws holding the EGR valve in place. Next, use an 8mm socket to unscrew the screw holding the EGR valve metal conduit bracket in place. Using a socket wrench and a T40 Torx socket, unscrew the two screws holding the EGR valve metal conduit to the engine block. Remove the air gap hose from the EGR valve. Then remove the whole thing. Grip the EGR valve conduit assembly in a vise. Using pliers for click clamps, remove the clamps connecting the EGR valve to the metal conduit. As the metal conduit and the engine block EGR valve connection are probably dirty, don't hesitate to clean them to make the most of the performance of your new EGR valve. Grip the conduit in a vise.
Okay, guys, if we can share this video with you and help you save a lot of money, is also thanks to our partner, Mr. Auto. So, if you want to support us and buy the part for this operation, visit their website. Okay, back to work.
You will find the bulk parts and products used in the video on the Mr. Auto site and in the link in the description. Take the new EGR valve. Install the click clamp on the vise. Then reinsert the assembly into the conduit. Put the clamp back in place, trying to move the EGR valve into its initial position. You can now put the valve into place. To make it easier to install the seal, roughly insert a screw to hold the valve in place. Have the new gasket ready. Reinsert the metal seal in the correct direction, then roughly screw the first retaining screw back on. Position the seal correctly, then roughly screw the second retaining screw back on. Finish tightening the retaining screws. Reconnect the air gap hose to the EGR valve. Check the metal conduit is properly fitted to the engine block. Then screw the two retaining screws back in. Screw the metal conduit retaining bracket back on. Put the air conduit back into its slot. Put the diesel fuel filter assembly back in place. Reconnect the diesel fuel filter power connector. Put the negative terminals back in place. Then screw them back on. Reinsert the screw holding the diesel fuel filter housing. Then screw it back on. Retighten the second retaining screw. Then the third. Put the hose back on the diesel fuel filter, then screw the plastic guide back on. Reposition the harness. Then reconnect it. Clip the hoses attached to the diesel fuel filter compartment back on. Clip the diesel inlet and outlet hoses back on. Pump the primer pumper until it becomes hard. Reinstall the airbox. Put the airflow meter duct back onto the airbox. Reconnect the air conduit to the airbox. Screw the two airbox retaining screws back on. Screw the two airflow meter retaining screws back on. Tighten the screw holding the air conduit to the airflow meter duct. Put the engine cover back on. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from Usetool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We would be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.